Trypan blue staining of posterior capsule or vitreous, previously reported in literature, has been most commonly attributed to the case with genular compromise, either due to trauma or previous surgery or pseudoexfoliation. This is the posterior migration of trypan blue in case of traumatic ardodialysis and genular dialysis. Here we report a case of trypan blue staining of posterior capsule and vitreous where there were no sign of genular compromise on preoperative examination and there was no history of any ocular trauma or surgery in the past. This is the case of 20-year-old male complaining of diminish of vision right eye for 12 months, having no history of ocular trauma but having history of uneventful phacoemulsification surgery of the left eye 1 year ago. On ocular examination, right eye mature cataract was noted with visual acuity, hand movement close to face with accurate PR. Intraoperatively, we noticed there was a mid-dilated pupil and we tried to dilate the pupil with diluted adrenaline. Trypan blue under air technique was used to stain the anterior capsule. To get optimum dilatation of pupil and to perform accurate size of capsule axis, I used both visco-dispersive and visco-cohesive OVD in excessive amount. Approx 5.5 mm capsular axis was made. Phacoemulsification being performed by direct chop technique. Intraoperatively, I noticed there was a blue fundal glow in place of red fundal glow that create a little bit difficulty to emulsify last piece of nucleus. Bimanual cortical aspiration was performed under precaution. Intraocular lens was implanted, and in the first post-operative day, the visual acuity was 6/12, with complaining of slight bluish hue by the patient. When I searched reported article for causes of trypan blue migration in vitreous in intact journal, I found Mark et al. And Pellet et al. Reported high pressure dispersal of trypan blue under air causes migration of blue in vitreous. Workholder et al. Reported in a case series and explained the probable mechanism of posterior migration of blue, that is the use of iris retractor, which facilitated the posterior flow of trypan blue, and elevated intraocular pressure from the additional viscoelastic substance introduced into the AC might have forced dye to slip posteriorly. When I critically review my recorded video, I found there are three probable reasons for posterior migration of blue. First is incomplete wash of blue with BSS before introducing the viscoelastic substance into the AC. Second is entrapment of blue mixed with aqueous under iris due to mid-dilated pupil. Third reason is additional use of viscoelastic substance may force dye slip into vitreous cavity through the intact granules. There are several reported techniques to prevent posterior migration of dye. A viscoelastic barrier can be injected into peripheral irido-lenticular space to prevent posterior flow of trypan blue. And a mixture of trypan blue with viscoelastic material which make the consistency of trypan blue like jelly. This restricts the dye migration posteriorly. Instead of injecting the trypan blue under air, trypan blue should be injected under viscoelastic, which create a limited space in which the trypan blue dye can move. My take-home message is ophthalmic surgeons should be aware of this unusual complication resulting in poor visualization during surgery and a theoretically increased chance of intraoperative complication, and should employ preventive strategy. Thank you.